How do you fancy changing your life? I did 5 years ago. I moved to a narrowboat. I completely changed my life. I had a large business, commercial cleaning, and I ended up buying this boat here, and now live on this boat here. So, to give you a brief rundown, 5 years ago, 7 years ago should I say, ended my marriage, walked away, had half my business, had to wait till the house sold, and I'd met somebody who had lived on a boat before, and she turned around to me and said, well, why don't you buy a boat with your money? My words were, I can't live in a 6-foot tube. Morning, Anthony. Oh, good afternoon. I said I couldn't live in a 6-foot tube. I looked at a few boats with her, and we found one, which was the long blue one I just showed you. We spent 3 years on that boat and absolutely loved it. Had the opportunity to buy a bigger one, so we were twice as wide, and we moved on there 2 years ago and don't regret it. We have a fantastic life. I'm not being funny. I mean, look, this is where I live. So this is half of Marina at Huntingdon, and this provides us with a floating pontoon. We have water, we have electricity, and we have a fantastic way of life. The community in here is incredible, and if the opportunity ever came up for you to try this lifestyle out, I would advise it wholeheartedly. It changed my whole view. You have to minimize your life. You live in a house that's full of things you don't need. Let's say you've got a 15 by 12 living room that has a sofa and 2 chairs, and there's just you and your missus there. You're both in your 50s, sat there just looking at each other and the TV, and all the corners are filled with trinkets through life you've collected. The stuff that we end up, or our families end up throwing away when we don't exist anymore, when we're gone. They're not interested in these things. So either one, when you change to this kind of life, you can give those things to who you want to give them to now, minimize your life down, and buy yourself a boat or even a camper van. I'm quite fortunate. Last year, my old work van, we decided to convert that into a camper van, and that's here. So this is Mabel, my other half Tracy named it, and she gives us so much pleasure now. We've been out 4 times, we're going out again next week over Christmas, and we're going to love the journey we're going to make. Every time we go out pretty much not knowing where we're going to be and for how long. Tracy's a carer, so she gets time off work, and so when she gets a longer period, she gets to we can plan our time away pretty much, but it's literally we can get up in the morning and say, right, we're going to go away for a few days, we could go away for 2 days, it doesn't matter. But this gives us so much more freedom. Hi, welcome to Mabel. This is our other escape. This is our camper van. It's a home-built one, as they say, or self-build, and this gives us our escape to all over the country. Whereas a boat is keeping yourself local normally, unless you want to do a lot of travelling. You don't tend to get very far at 3 miles an hour on a boat, but on the roads, obviously, the road's your oyster. You can go wherever you want to and stay there as long as you want to. There are certain restrictions when you're in a boat. During the winter you get 14 days, and during the summer you get 48 hours. So being in a vehicle is a bonus. Now we're quite fortunate because we have the facility for both, and I prefer to travel in winter. And it's currently Christmas. We are on the Saturday before Christmas, the 20th, and this is the best time to travel because the roads are quieter, the locations are quieter, so you've got less people in the town, so it's easy to park up, easy to find locations to stay for the night, which is great. And we've got heating in here, we've got a fridge, I've got so much power it's untrue, so we live very comfortable in here for the periods of time that we go away, and we enjoy it. That's the main thing. We're able to go away and enjoy those few days. And as I said before, this is going to be our 5th trip since September, and so that to me is awesome. You know, it's worth so much, and it's good for your soul, really good for your soul. So I would advise anybody to either, one, if you wanted to downsize, get rid of the house, you know, put your notice in on your flat and get yourself a 37-foot 45-foot narrowboat and travel around the network. You're going to need a river license and a boat. There's no license for driving a boat, sailing a boat, and you don't even need a car license. So if you don't have a car license, get a boat and travel around on a boat. Just moor up in a town somewhere and take in the beautiful sights that you can, that are available all over this country. And if you can drive and you want another option for roughly 15 to 20,000, you can buy yourself a camper van ready-made, or between 5 and 10,000 buy yourself a big van like this with a little mileage on possible, and convert it yourself. Just ply line it, put some electrics in, fit a bed in there, fridge. We've got an induction hob in here. We've also got a spare gas hob, but I would advise, give it a go and you won't regret it, believe me. We've got families living in the marina on boats, people with children there. We've got people that are retired here. It doesn't matter what class of life you are, the community here is incredible. I would advise anybody to do it. Just give it a go, even if it's just for a year. People take time out for a year and go traveling. Do it in a boat in your own country, and see your own country before you go to other countries. You're less likely to catch anything like rabies or whatever. You don't need lots of injections to travel around in the UK. Although some towns you might need to. But no. So we're based at Huntingdon at Harper Marina, and let's say we've been here 5 years. And if you fancy giving it a go and you want to know what it's like, I'll provide you with some videos that'll give you the real truths about it all. I don't mind doing that. I want to do that. I want to help people understand what it's like. So please join me on my future adventures, either in Mabel or on Archie, our wide beam boat, and hopefully we can make a big family together, and hopefully change your life as well. So check out the video, watch it all, like, and then subscribe for me. Let me show me that you're enjoying it. Tell me what you want me to tell you about this life. I'll tell you the costings, the real costings. I'm disabled. I've had a hip replacement last year, and I can show you what it's like. It doesn't matter whether you haven't got full health. We have people here that are alcoholics. We have our people here that are divorcees. They are drug addicts. They are they just want to be on their own. This life in a marina can provide all those situations for you. Not necessarily the bad parts, but the good parts. But the fact is, there's a community here that we're here to support absolutely anybody. The amount of times people have been in trouble here and everybody just clubs together and helps them out. It is a brilliant way of life. So please watch the video and tell me what you think, good or bad or ugly, and just let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there. I'll make some more videos and tell you bit by bit, and just tell me what you want to know. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I hope to catch you again soon.